I don't know if you guys are familiar with David Wilkerson back in the day, going back, if you've ever seen the movie or read the book, The Cross and the Switchblade. God led David Wilkerson to New York City to minister to street gangs. He's a country hillbilly preacher. That's exactly the way he would call himself. So God led him. I mean, you talking about an awkward situation, putting a country hillbilly preacher on the streets of New York City to go minister to gangs, to gangsters, drug dealers, murderers. And so he goes straight to the gangs. And he gets confronted by the leader of one of the most notorious gangs there. Nicky Cruz. And Nicky comes up to him with a switchblade. That's where the cross and the switchblade story comes from. Nicky comes up to him, comes up from behind, sticks the switchblade into his neck and says, "Preacher, I'm going to cut you in 1,000 pieces." And you know what David Wilkerson said? "You're going to hell." David Wilkerson said, "And every piece will love you just the same." That's a living sacrifice. That we're putting love into practice when it's hard to do it. That's a sacrifice. That we're faced with a situation where we're having to put love into practice, and it's hard. And it is, church. It is. It's a daily thing. Every day is a challenge. But Jesus said, "I desire mercy, not sacrifice." This is what God is. You want to be pleasing to God. This is what He's looking. He's looking for a church that is purposed to be merciful and not be critical, to not be pointing the finger and calling people out and trying to force people to believe the way we believe. Church, if we're just sharing, if we're walking in love, the message will go out. The message will go out. See, this is where I'm at. I'm believing. I'm one of those. Love. It doesn't just say love always protects. It says love always believes. I'm believing that the Katy Perrys of the world are coming to Jesus. I'm believing the day's coming. She's going to stand on a stage with Kim Walker Smith and lead worship. See, I see it in the spirit. But it's all how you see things. One person will see it that way, and another will see her being a demon from hell, a daughter of the devil. I thank God that, I so thank God that in my crazy, worldly, rebellious, terrible, sin-sick days, that somebody looked at me that way with love. And they did. They did. Thank God for those that did. But the stone throwers were there in those days too. They were there. I owe my life to those who sacrificed, that laid their lives down to show me how much God loved me and how much they loved me. So the question is, where do we stand? What side of the tracks are we on, church? And you know what? And it can't be in the middle. Paul makes it very clear. Either you are a law person or you're a grace person. It can't be both.